All right, so this is Lachelle with TeenDiariesOnline.com here with the fabulous, fun, so pretty Chilli from TLC. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
That's good. We're so excited to be here. We just heard your new single. What's the name of your new single? It's coming
Dum
out.
Dum Dum.
Okay, and when's your album coming out? If you
don't have a
know.
date yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
When's the first single going to be released?
Well, actually, this is the first single that's out right now, and so we're just, pumping this up and hoping everybody loves it and calls in requested and all that kind of stuff. So
All right, cool.
it's kind of like a TLC. I mean, I'm sorry, a No Scrubs Part 2.
Okay, yeah, that's what it reminded me a lot of that. But it's good. It's gonna be a club anthem. Where have you been? Well, here in the A, we see you all the time. We see you out and about at different events, at charity events. But where have you been for those people who don't live in the A? Where have you been?
Well,
What have you been up to?
between, being Tron's mommy,
Hmm.
and being in the studio, and, working on my bags, my company and stuff, I mean, I really don't do much. Like when I go out, if you ever see me at a club, it's because I'm supporting something for a friend or something like that. And, I really don't, I don't go out. Such a cornball, I guess, but I don't know. I just enjoy going to the movies all the time and hanging out with my son and all his friends, and my friends always talk about me. They're like, man, you always want to, always hanging out with the kids. I'm like, but it's fun and I love it, so that's just, that's what I do.
How old is your son now?
He's 10.
I remember when he was born.
Yeah, he's going up way too fast for me. He is.
So tell us about your new venture, your handbag line. What's that about?
It's bagsbychilli.com. It's actually the way you order your bags. You have to go to the website, and you have to upload your picture. And once you choose the bag that you like, then it's instructions there telling you how to upload the picture. And I make sure that it is for people that are computer illiterate, like myself. So I am, so I kept that in mind. So it's really easy. It's very like 1, 2, 3. It's very simple.
Okay, so what made you want to get into that venture?
Well, someone gave me a bag with a picture of my son and myself on it, like maybe 6 years ago, and I thought it was the most precious gift that I had ever received. And all my Gucci bags and everything, I don't know, I just didn't want to carry those anymore. I wanted to carry what I call my Tron bag. So people would come up to me like, oh my God, they're so cute, where'd you get that? And I was like, it was a gift. I'm like, it's a gift. Like, that's my answer, because the lady that gave me the bag at the time, she stopped doing it. She didn't really want to pursue it anymore. And I was like, man, I want to do this. And I wanted more bags because my son's getting older, so your kid's growing like that. Like, every year you have to do a new photo shoot and get you a new bag.
Right.
Yep, so that's how I got into it.
Okay, cool. So we were talking earlier about this. We work for Teen Diaries. I work for Teen Diaries website, and you were saying you love the kids. What kind of things do you do as far as dealing with the kids, especially this generation? Because a lot of people feel this generation's lost.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you do here in Atlanta or elsewhere that deal with the kids and really empower them?
Well, I go to different schools and all different ages, and I talk to them. And basically what I talk about is I'll ask them questions like, what kind of relationship do you have with your parents? Because it does start at home first. And then I'll ask them, how often do you tell your parents you love them? How often do they say it to you? And sadly to say, most of them, will tell me that a lot of their parents don't show affection to them that way. So I tell them and I encourage them that they should do it. I say, when your mom comes home from work or your dad or whatever, say, I love you, how's your day? I say, they may be like, look at you all surprised, but I say, it just touches something else. And because that's all they need, they need the love and just the fact that knowing that somebody cares about them, how their day went, let me check your homework, that kind of thing. And what I do is, for a lot of the kids that can't have that, maybe their parents are not there, I tell them, don't let that be the reason that you act up in school and you stray away and do something because you're acting out, because you're not getting that. And I tell them to this, I encourage them to pray. I ask them what are their dreams and aspirations and what's going on with them in school. I mean, like, I don't drill them, but I make it fun and we talk about it, and I just encourage them to, love themselves and that I love them. I hug all the time with them, just to give that to them and just really ask them questions. And I try to keep up and not just do it one time, because, oh great, Chilli came by, But yeah, Chilli came by, but Chilli would continue to check on you because I care about you genuinely. So that's like my cause. I love it.
What have you found is the one thing, especially with minority African American girls, that you see the most that they are really plagued with in these days, these generation?
I think that unfortunately a lot of our girls are caught up in. I mean, it's to me it's beyond. It goes beyond being just a hot tail girl. You know, it's all about the money, and how to get the money, and you do whatever, girl, whatever, however. It's that mentality that's going on right now, and it's so unfortunate because a lot of people that are in my position, you know, and they're different stages. You know, when you're an artist in the industry, it's like, okay, TLC, you know, had their run for many years, and then, you know, it goes up and down, but you still have that status of being that person. But there are so many young ladies that are doing, you know, very well in the music industry, but they don't give back. They don't, you know, you don't hear about them talking to young girls or just saying, okay, yes, I may have had my dress up to here, but it was just for the video. Or they don't know that. So they're thinking that that's just the way because that's what they see all the time. And sometimes I look at some of these videos, I'm like, man, what's the next thing? Just a G-string only?
Yeah.
You know? So, and again, it goes back to the parents. You know, you have to parent your kid and not allow television to raise your children.
Right.
You know, my son is not allowed to watch, you know, certain videos. He's not allowed to watch videos at certain hours, you know. He's just not. He's 10. So I don't want to plant those seeds in his head because, you know, whatever's planted will grow at some point.
Right.
You know?